Hey guys, Sean right here for Generation Iron and another news break. Arnold Schwarzenegger is already on the road to recovery. He went on his Twitter and tweeted out that I am back. So Arnold Schwarzenegger, a fighter, is back. He's on the road to recovery. The guy's healthy as an oak. The word is still out whether or not he's going to wind up at the Arnold Classic. We do know there's an Arnold Classic coming up at the end of May in South Africa. But right now, Arnold Schwarzenegger just getting healthy. Coming up on the calendar, we know that the NPC IFBB Pro League has gone international. At the top of the year, they announced there was going to be 51 shows added to the 2018 calendar. The first one got kicked off right after the Arnold Classic out in Ohio by Bob Ciccarillo over in London, a very successful NPC IFBB Pro qualifier, and now that's going to be taking place coming up April the 14th in Ireland as they continue the international flavor. Ireland is putting on the muscle contest NPC IFBB Pro League with a 212 Olympia qualifying championships taking place right there in Limerick, Ireland. Brian Bowman and Tamer El-Gundy are the promoters of that, so stay tuned to Generation Iron for full coverage and contest results. And then, of course, we've also got coming in the news that Phil Heath he's been on the road to recovery. He had his double hernia surgery following last year's Olympia. Then he went on tour in Australia, took some time off, but right now he is going for Olympia number 8, and he's as confident as ever. He wants to join Lee Haney and Ronnie Coleman as the third party to win 8 Olympia Sandow trophies consecutively, I might add. This is going to be one for the ages coming up in September. Not to be outdone, Mr. Jim Mannion, the president of the NPC, is putting on his show the weekend of Cinco de Mayo, coming up May the 5th in Pittsburgh. He's going to have Phil Heath as a guest poser, Dexter Jackson, Big Ramy, Rolly Winkler. I believe William Bonex is slated to be there. All the who's who of the bodybuilding industry will descend on Pittsburgh at the Pittsburgh Championships there for Jim Mannion. And 2 short weeks later, contest promoter and IFBB judge Steve Weinberger is putting on his New York Pro Championships for the 2nd consecutive time in White Plains, New York, where last year we saw Sergio Oliva Jr. walk off with the title in New York, the last place that his father was actually competing in New York as well. So it's going to be interesting to find out who winds up winning and qualifying for the Olympia coming up in 2018 as a result of that contest. We know Sergio Oliva Jr. sat out last year. We don't know what his plans are so far. But right after that, you'll have the South African Arnold Classic taking place down in South Africa. Contest promoter Wayne Price putting that on. And of course, then we've got the Amateur Olympia in Alicante, Spain coming up. That's going to be the weekend of June the 9th, I believe that is. And the following week, out in Beijing, China, another Amateur Olympia for the very first time will be taking place, where there'll be some pro cards being handed out there in Beijing, China. That takes us into the beginning of the summer. You guys stay tuned to Generation Iron for all your contest news and updates and reports. I'm Sean Ray.